Alright. Give me all your love. Alright, put her in the bag. Put it in the bag. What, you want to give me the love directly? You want to directly give me the love. I got a gun. You want to just directly give me go? Go? You want to give me go? You want to give me love? You want to give me love? You want to fit like a glove? What are you trying to say? Come on, get to the point. You want to love me, the guy. Obviously, there's something wrong with me, and you want to love me. Point made, guys. What are you scared of? But anyway, was your dad ever scared? My dad was scary. My mom loved him. I think you can be scary, you know, and be loved. I think we're all kind of scary sometimes. We all have some kind of weird thing about us that we all look at like, why in the world does he do that? How in the world does he think? You know what I mean? Anyway, besides all that, let's not draw all that up. Let's elevate the best parts of ourselves and what we see as the best of someone else or whatever, you know? It's kind of like when your wife has a mole or something, but her beauty is this awesome distraction from the mole, and every time you see the mole and you look back at her, you're like, no biggie. I can handle the mole. And not to draw any attention to you with moles, so don't think too much. But I thought about making this video, and it was kind of a thought about how we grow up in families or whatever, right? You think that you're maybe ugly, you think you may be scary, or you think that people don't like you or whatever and stuff like that or whatever. And you're afraid to take a chance and think that a girl might love you or whatever, you know, just because you love her or whatever, or just because you're gonna say that you love her or whatever. Like, for me, I realized in a family that seemed like they wanted to kill each other. And when they would get mad at me, I would cry profusely. I would black. And I would run away and I'd grab my Siamese cat and then be like, yeah, be the only one that loves me. 3 minutes and 33 seconds. 3 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm always seeing these things. The numbers aren't scary and their meanings aren't scary. It's just weird that you keep seeing them. So that's the other thing, you know? Like, things are going on in this world, things are going on with you, things are going on with other people. They seem scary. My whole family seemed like they wanted to kill each other. I was just waiting for them to, like, look at me like, why are we killing each other? Let's kill Shane. You know? Like, I was the most innocent one of them all, the youngest, right? And they're doing their best, you know. And that's all your family can do, you know. They can do better if they want to, or if they're led to it, or if they, you know, like, you have an itch and you don't know the itch doesn't get better, but you hear about a cream, go to the store, they got the cream, you buy the cream. By chance, you have no more itch. Okay, that's I don't know. I try my best to help you all understand what my brain is doing, and this is just the idea that, like, you're afraid you won't get the job, or you're afraid the girl will say no, or whatever, you know. And do you remember living? Do you remember the things happen to you or around you? Do you remember the things that made you think, like, you know, it wasn't nature that was going to end our world, it was someone? Maybe your father, maybe your mother, maybe your brother, maybe, you know, a bully or something, whatever, you know. And we survived. And we got things. We got a job. We have people be nice to us, right? Am I nice to you? Whatever. If you can have somebody be nice to you, that means good things can happen. All you have to do is be more accepting, because when I was nice to you, you accepted it, right? So when people are nice to you, accept it, you know? Only don't accept it if it's something you truly don't need. It's no biggie. But as for this universe stuff or whatever, like, picture just the bigger picture. You went from being trained to being bothered by your family, and put in fear by your family, and put in fear by other human beings or whatever, and then you realize you're still alive. You just played a video game, had a beer, had a Coke, had water. You did something you wanted to do. And you know what? Like, you made it through all that. You know, good things were happening for you. You were actually protected, because in all those moments, you were given a route of survival in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was just a place you got to sleep, or, you know, a place where, you know, I mean, I think also being lonely sometimes, those little occurrences that we have that may happen a lot or whatever, where people aren't the nicest to us or whatever, you know. But the main idea of my video is just to say that you think you can't do things because of things. Here's an example. I lived in Pelham, Pennsylvania, and Wrightsville, Pennsylvania. Anyway, I went to a Jamaican club, and I went and danced, and they let me on the microphone and stuff. And I tried to get my friends to go, and they said, "Oh, there was a shooting there, and we ain't going there." I didn't let it stop me, because the shooting wasn't because of me, and I'm pretty sure another shooting isn't going to happen for a long time, if not hardly ever again. And also the fact that, you know, you couldn't escape. When I was young, I heard a sermon, and they were like, you can't escape your fate, like, but what you can do is, like, realize that, say you go somewhere for the wrong purpose, you go somewhere to hurt somebody, you go somewhere to do something wrong or whatever, and something wrong happens to you, you know. So, like, he was basically saying, whatever you do, wherever you go, make the agenda, make the reason, make the purpose of those things the best purpose you can find. You're going to a club, you're going to dance, you might meet someone. You don't have to go so much into the thoughts, oh, maybe I'll have sex with someone, if you're really, really, you know, because some of us are, you know, you just really want some, you know, where we have genitalia, it goes beep, 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 beep. You know, there's a science that's going on there that has nothing to do with the man making any, you know. Yes, after it's like boop boop, the man makes decisions or whatever and stuff, but, you know, sometimes it's just kind of like natural, you know. But The unnatural part is where we hurt each other to get what we want. The unnatural part is when we, I don't know. Anyway, the main thing is you are in this universe. Say it opens up to you. Say weird things start happening to you. I want you to realize, are you still alive? Did you survive? Are you stronger? Are you doing better? If not, if you're too worried and you're too, in your head about what's going to happen. Okay, how long have you been thinking that way? Has anything happened? If something was going to happen, literally, and did not want you here anymore, it wouldn't be teasing you. It wouldn't be dangling different ideas in front of you. It's just the universe going, well, I felt you a little negative. You like the negative? Here's more negative. And when it feels you positive, it's like, I feel you positive. Here's some more positive. You want the positive. And when you feel nothing, the universe is like, oh, I'll give you neutral. I'll give you neutral. It's a place where you can just be, So, just think about what I'm saying here when it comes 11:11. See, this happens to me all the time. I don't plan to think in my head and count 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 60 seconds until it's 11:11 or 3:33 or whatever. I just look up at the minutes, realize it's ticking and moving, and see that it's like 11:11 or 3:33, 5:55, whatever, And it is weird for me. And there have been a lot of weird things happening. Has anybody ever experienced anything with ghosts or fairies or spirit in a way that you just know there's some force out there that works for us, protects us from the force that is not for us, and in our positive thinking and positive speaking?